Hello, this is SJ Talks in Life coming back at you with another video. If you're new to my channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Please and thank you. I was watching Brother Umar today, Brother Umar Johnson. I think the title of the video is We Gotta Stop Messing with These Women or something like that. He's talking about black men hooking up with other races of women. That video. I'm very disappointed in Umar. I did a video this summer addressing Brother Umar, telling him that he need to address the black femicide rate. I'm going to link that video up to this one. I'm very disappointed in Brother Umar. I don't understand why he's not addressing black femicide. And he appeared to blame black women. I was very disappointed. He appeared to blame black women for black men killing each other. He said that most of the reasons why black men are killing each other, it's over a black woman. He doesn't know that. First of all, you don't know that. Does that say, is that part of the statistics of the reasons why black women are being killed? Or black men are killing each other? Does it state why? Is there statistics stating why black men are killing each other? He said most of the time when black men are killing each other, it's because of black women. So basically, you're blaming black women for black men killing each other. Then he did talk about black men and masculinity. He said something around the effect that black men can't be masculine. They can't express their masculine energy in the workplace and out in society, and the only place that they can exercise it is within the black community and towards each other or whatever like that. So yes, that's a valid point. But then he turned around and blamed black women for black men killing each other. I didn't like that, and I didn't appreciate it. That might be the case in some of the cases, but it's not the case. There's a lot of gang violence that's going on in the black community, and it has nothing to do with black women. There's a lot of gang violence. Black men are involved, particularly our young black males, are involved in a lot of gang activity. And that has a lot to do with the violence in the black community. You know, but he said that most of when black men are killing each other, it's mostly black women. That's what he said. Where's the stats on this? Where are your facts, Brother Umar? So I was very disappointed that he said that. Then he said, well, black people need to stop killing each other. That's true. Black people need to stop killing each other. But he still failed. He still neglected to address the black femicide rate. Once again, Brother Umar Johnson, I need you to address specifically. I need you to narrow it down, because when I was listening to the video, you know, I was like, I said, Brother Umar, you need to narrow it down. He's talking about, well, black people need to stop killing each other. That's true. Black people do need to stop killing each other. I'm like, I kept saying throughout the whole video, you need to narrow it down. You need to narrow it down. And you need to talk about black femicide. I don't understand, what is the problem with him not discussing black femicide? This is what I'm not getting, and this is what I'm not understanding. What is the problem? What is the issue with Brother Umar not addressing the black femicide rate? Because it's on 10. The black femicide rate is on 10. Okay? Black men are killing. Now, there are some black women that are being killed by white males, but the high percentage, mostly majority of black women are being killed by black males. Black women statistically have the highest domestic violence rates of all races of women. Statistically, black women have the highest domestic abuse rates. Most majority is by the hands of black men. Okay? So I don't understand why Brother Umar is not addressing this. Why is he having such a difficult time addressing black femicide? He needs to talk to black men about black femicide, about violence against black women. And the fact that he blamed black women for black men killing each other, I was kind of disappointed. I was kind of upset behind that. I was kind of upset behind that. Okay? Where is your stats? Where is your statistical evidence to prove that most of the black male violence towards other black males, the homicides that's committed towards black men are committing against each other? Where is your stats to show that it's mostly because of a black woman? You know, that's what I want to know. You don't, a lot, like I said, okay, you need to address the gang violence that's going on in the black communities. Even in I live in a small city, they call themselves having a little gang around here. I don't know what kind of gang they call themselves having, but even in my city, and there's about 52,000 people within the city limits. That's not including the outer, there's outer communities that encompasses, that's a part of my city. But within the city limits, there's like 52,000 people in my city. And we have gang violence in my city. Okay, so in black communities, small, medium, and large, all over the country, we are having black on black gang violence. Gang violence. The gang violence is a huge problem in black communities across the country, and he needs to start addressing that more. And a lot of the killings doesn't have anything to do with a black woman. For some reason, they're beefing with each other. It's like gang initiations. They got something to prove, or they're beefing with other gang members. I don't know. Okay, but I know a lot of it doesn't. It's not mostly to do with black women. Okay, that might be a small percentage of cases of where black men are killing each other. Yes, it may be a small percentage where it was because of a black woman. But in most cases, that I do not believe that most of the killings and the unalivings in the black community, that with black men killing each other, has to do with a black woman. Yeah, I'm sorry, I don't buy that. If you selling and I'm not buying, I don't buy that. So I didn't appreciate the fact that I'm really getting sick of this narrative of black women being blamed for everything in the community. I'm really getting sick of it. And then they say, because black women are not raising the sons right. Last time I checked, it takes 2 parents to raise black or any child. Last time I checked, it takes 2 parents to raise a child. Last time I checked, women are not supposed to be raising boys by herself, period. Last time I checked, a father was a father figure was a very important very important in a boy's life, particularly when they approach the teen years. Last time I checked, having a strong male influence on a young boy makes all the difference in the world. Last time I checked. So I don't get this narrative where black women are expected to raise these fully emotionally developed. We're supposed to instill all the manly values and all the things that men are supposed to instill in boys. Women, the mothers, are expected to do that simultaneously while working and providing for the family and being the head of the household. We're supposed to raise out these strong, upstanding black males that fully understand the concept of manhood, while on top of that, providing for the head of the household and being the head of household. While the black men do what? While the black men do what? Sit around and just play the electric bill? So I'm getting sick and tired of this narrative that black women are supposed to are responsible for keeping young black males out of the gangs and keeping them off the streets and all that. Black women are totally responsible for all that. And what is it that the black men are responsible for? And what is it that the black fathers are responsible for? What is it that the black fathers are responsible for? Okay? So I'm getting tired of all this stuff being put on us black women's shoulders. We get blamed for everything that's going on in everything that's wrong that's going on in the black community. It gets put on our shoulders. And last time I checked, the Bible says the man is the head. Okay? The man is the head. So in every other community, in every other culture, the men are the head of the community. I don't understand why that narrative changes when it comes to the black community, and the black women are expected to be the head of the community. What is wrong with that picture? See, we as black people got to change our mindset, or we're never going to get ahead. We got to change our mindset. Other races of people are going to continue to not have any respect for us. Other races of men are going to continue to not have any respect for black men. And black men need to change their mindset. Start getting into that word and get into your scriptures and study and fully understand the headship concept. Okay? If you get into your word and you study your scriptures, you will get a better understanding of what a man is really supposed to do. Okay? But all this narrative that everything is being put on the black woman's shoulders gotta stop. And I had an issue with Brother Umar blaming black women for black men unaliving each other. And then he's still not addressing the black femicide rate. What is up with that? Brother Umar, I need you to address the black femicide rate. I need you to do a video, because you come on here and you do videos every single day on YouTube. But you talk about other black content creators. You talk about other black content creators like we shouldn't be on YouTube, but you're on YouTube. How is it that you're talking about other black content creators, but you're on YouTube yourself? Every day. You're on YouTube every day. But then you talk about other black content creators. I don't see y'all building a school. He gets haughty. I love Brother Umar, don't get me wrong, but he gets haughty at times. There's times where he gets haughty. And I don't see y'all building a school. Y'all just come on YouTube and be talking. So we need to address our community. What's wrong with coming on here and addressing our people in our community? That's what you do. So it's okay for you to come on here, but it's not okay for us to be on here? What's wrong with that? We need to have this dialogue amongst each other. It's important. As long as we're not constantly putting each other down and bashing each other, and that's what I don't like. But Brother Umar, you need to address the black femicide rate. I need you to address it. I need you to specifically address that issue. It is on 10. I don't know why you're ignoring it. I don't know why you're ignoring it. Are you blaming black women for that too? Are you blaming black women for being unalived? Is that what it is? Is that our fault too? Is that our fault too? You need to hold black men accountable for that. You need to address the black femicide rate. I need you to do that, Brother Umar. I need you to do that. That other video that I did talking about that, I'm going to link it up to this one. But I need you to do that, Brother Umar. I need you to stop tippy-toeing around the subject and narrow it down and actually talk about that. And I need you to address the black men concerning that. Okay? Because it's become a major problem in our community. I'm getting sick and tired of, and Angry Biracial does an excellent job with highlighting those cases, because if he didn't do it, and other content creators as well, I do come on here and talk about some of them, but I just feel like it would be so emotionally draining for me to, because I thought about devoting a whole channel to it, but I just figured it might be so emotionally draining for me. But I am going to try to highlight some of the cases and everything like that. But Angry Biracial and some of the other content creators that comes on here and talk about the black femicide, the different black femicide cases, I really, really appreciate that, because if they didn't highlight those cases and didn't talk about them, we would never hear about it, because it's only certain ones that they will talk about in mainstream media, but majority of the cases, it's not talked about in mainstream media. So if it wasn't for these content creators, we wouldn't know anything about these cases, because they get under the radar, swept under the carpet, and the mainstream media is not going to cover it, because nobody cares about what happens to black women. And I don't care who get mad at me saying it, it's the truth. Nobody cares about what happens to black women, and nobody cares about what happens to black children. But when something happens, a black man gets killed by the police, guess who are the first ones on the front lines? It's usually black women. Black women are the first ones on the front lines, but black men never go up to bat for black women. Black men don't go out and march for black women. Where's that same energy when your brethren is unaliving black women day in and day out? Where's the same energy? Okay, why aren't you guys addressing the ones that you claim to love black women so much? Why aren't you going up to bat and addressing your brethren about unaliving black women? I'm getting so tired of seeing these cases. I'm over it. And now it's not just black women, it's black children that are being unalived. Okay? Brother Umar, you need to not only address black femicide, but you also need to address the unaliving of our children. Our children are being unalived as well. Okay, Brother Umar, you need to do a video specifically talking about that. I need you to do that. Okay? It is a major issue in our community. I need you to do that. Okay? I'm going to stay on your head about this. Okay? Because you're tippy-toeing around it. You say, oh, black people need to stop killing. Yes, absolutely correct. Black people do need to stop killing each other, but unaliving each other. But you do need to narrow it down and specifically address the black femicide rate. And you need to specifically address our children being unalived. Because more and more I'm hearing cases of our children being unalived as well. We really, really need that anti-hate bill being for black women and children. We really need to. I really, really wish I had the resources. I really, really wish I had the resources, because I don't know how you, I know you can petition Congress, but I don't know the whole ins and outs of how you can do that. It would be nice if I can get a group of sisters together and we can all go up to the Capitol to petition the Supreme Court or the Congress and try to, just talk to them about possibly getting this into effect. I wish I could somehow do that. Maybe one day God will bless me to do that. But yes, absolutely. Even if it means putting my real name out there, because if I go, I go my whole name. If I go up before Congress, it may possibly get out there. But if I take that chance, I take that. This is a chance I take. You know what I'm saying? Because I want more protection to be placed on black women and black children. I'm getting so tired of hearing about these cases. I'm sick of it and I'm over it. And Brother Umar, if you are as passionate about the black community as you say you are, you need to address this. I'm beginning to think you got a little misogyny going on here. I'm beginning to think that you're dealing with a little misogyny here. Because first of all, you're blaming black women for black men unaliving each other. Now it's like you refuse to talk about the black femicide rate. Do you blame us for that too? Is that our fault too? I don't know. Maybe you do. Maybe you blame us for that too. So I'm sensing a little misogyny coming from you. That is not okay. If you love black women the way you say you love us, if you're passionate about the black community as you say you are, okay, you need to address this. You have black daughters, Brother Umar. Doesn't he have 2 black daughters? Doesn't Brother Umar have 2 black daughters? Hit me up in the comment section. Educate me. Doesn't he have 2 black daughters? You have black daughters, Brother Umar. You have black daughters. You need to address it. This issue could affect your daughters. It could affect their mothers. You need to address it. Plain and simple. Okay, hit me up in that comment section. Let me know what your thoughts are. Like, subscribe, and share, and hit the notification bell. And until the next video, you guys be blessed.